Hi. So today what I'm going to do is, well, you can probably guess because if I uploaded this on YouTube, I probably put it in the title. Anyways, so today we are going to make Pop-Tarts, and this is my first time making it, so let's see how it goes. It feels so good. That was yours, wasn't it? So, so since you know that this is my first time, I'm just totally guessing. A minute. Okay, so, and I've never watched YouTube videos or anything, and or recipes. I've never seen any recipes, and I just ate Pop-Tarts, and I was guessing what should I use and everything. So if I were you, I'd watch this video first before you do it. So what what we're gonna use is pie crust, and you don't have to. So I'm gonna make half of them circular, and the rest I'm just gonna cut out into squares. So anyways, so what I'm gonna use for my topping and my filling is Nutella and strawberry strawberry jam topping stuff, yeah. And apple pie filling, which so since I live on a base, so like, you know, when I'm American or everything, I don't get to, because you know how some of them aren't, like, anyways, there is an American store on a base for people who work in the Navy and stuff like that. And, yeah, so anyways, I got it there, and, and while I was shopping for all of these fillings, I saw this, which is kind of the same thing as this. It's just that this one, you can squeeze it out. And I was thinking it might be easier, so I would know how much to put in and how much not to, because then you're using spoonfuls. So let's get started. So, so first you want to heat your oven to 400 degrees. Right now I put out my pie crust, and it really doesn't matter what type of pie crust you use. And I'm just gonna cut out squares. Try to make them as equal as possible. And then, yeah. So what you're gonna do with the scraps is you're just gonna roll into a ball and then just, you know, roll it out and cut more pieces into it. So as you can see, I cut out 2 small circles and 2 big circles, which are right here, and 2 of these squares. And the way I do is I just roll it out, right? And then I make squares. If they're not equal, I put them on top of each other. So like, for an example, it's these 2, right? I put them on top of each other and just cut it until it's equal. So yeah, and then you can make more scraps, but I'm going to show you something else later, what you can do with the rest of this small bit. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take the pear that you have, and I'm going to use strawberry for my first one. I'm going to take that out. Oh, I haven't opened it yet. Just give me a minute. So what you're going to take is you're going to do your toppings. And I already showed you my toppings, right? So, sorry if this is taking too long. There you go. Nice. Ew. Bowl of jelly. Okay, so as you can see that I'm sick right now. Not too sick. I was sick yesterday, and then I feel better. So you're just gonna pour a little tiny bit in the center. Try your best to not put too much, because it might overlap or something. And I tried my best. Here, I'll show you. See, you're just putting a little in the center. Mine's actually over, did that, yeah, here, but it's still gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. And I am just gonna, you know, spread that out a little bit with my finger. Yeah. And then you're gonna take the other piece and just put it right on top. Okay, and then you're just gonna, you can tap it. Usually people use forks, but I want it to try to look like it's a real Pop-Tart, so I don't want to put too much pressure onto it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flatten it out first. Just, you know, squish the sides a little more. Just to make it a nice Pop-Tart. And then what I usually do is I press onto the line to the side, so then it starts blending in together. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. And then, so, yeah, and then if you want, you can use a fork just to press onto the sides, but I don't want to do that with every single one. And then what you're gonna do is, so since your oven is at 400 degrees, so you put your oven at 400, and what you're going to do is you're just gonna put it onto a platform and then bake it. Sorry, that something's just stuck in my head. Here's a mini Pop-Tart! Look at that. Look how cute this is. Just look at that. Just at the beginning, it looks like you want to eat it. And then when I'm done with most of my Pop-Tarts, I'll put them in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when they're in the oven. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put these into the, oven for 9 minutes. Well, 8 to 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do 9 minutes. Or until golden brown. And so what you're going to do, if we're 400 and at 400 degrees, and well, I had a lot of extra stuff left and I didn't want to make other Pop-Tarts, so I made these little pie stuff. I just filled I had extra dough. I put it inside these little cups at the bottom, and then I just filled it with some filling, which I use the apple pie filling, yeah. And I haven't used this jam yet, but I'm gonna use it later. And so, yeah, I'm gonna put them in right now. Actually, I'm gonna preheat my oven. I'm just gonna pop these into the oven. One. And I'm gonna make a little more Pop-Tarts. So yeah, and then I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. So I just took mine out and they are amazing. I can't show you right now because they're really, really hot. So yeah, just put sprinkles and decorate however you want because you can't do it the wrong way. Yeah, so thanks for watching.